It is National Library Week, so of course we've brought back Chris Bovin of the Jacksonville Public Library and Ben Bond, along with Sammy, the Golden Retriever, to join us for some fun things going on at the library. So thank you both for joining us today. All three, I should say. Look how sweet Sammy is. Okay, so tell us about National Library Week, what you've got going on.
Yeah, so National Library Week we celebrate every year, and it's a great time for people to get an idea of what kind of things there are that the library offers, because libraries offer some different things you might not expect. I mean, we have, obviously books, but we have author talks, we have children's programs. There's almost 130 programs going on this week.
Wow, oh my gosh.
But one thing that we have that's really cool and interesting is we have 9 libraries that have therapy dogs. So yeah, which is a great, I mean, who doesn't love a dog?
Yeah, and a lot of people might not know about that. So why did you want to start that?
Yeah, so, therapy dog program's been going for a while, and what it does is it really helps children who may have some difficulty reading, or they may have some shyness, or kids just love to, it just instills that love of reading and instills that great first experience or first experiences at the library. So kids read to the dogs, and the dogs are just there to not judge and just listen and just love on them.
So how did you get into this, Ben, with Sammy?
Well, Sammy was a guide dog that we had raised as a puppy, and then when he retired, he came back to us, and he still liked to go out and do things with people. So I got him registered as a therapy dog. And then I looked for a place to take him, and we found the Jacksonville Library, and he goes there on Wednesday afternoons, the South Mandarin branch. And
that's wonderful.
he basically goes there and lays on the floor like a big hairy carpet, and the kids kind of get around him, and they read books to him. And
so would you say this is good for him just as much as it is for the kids?
His favorite thing in the world is just to sit here and be petted like this. So if anybody will come up and pet him, he is...
I want to come up and pet you. Hi, baby. I was already petting earlier. I made sure that he was cool with me before I just came up in his face there. But oh my gosh, what a sweetie. So talk a little bit about the benefits. Look, he's like, where are you going? For children.
Well, children, sometimes they don't want to read because they're afraid they're going to be judged and they can't see this word.
Like if they get it wrong or something.
Sammy doesn't really care one way or the other, whether they read it right or not. So they just sit in front of him. Some of them can't read, and they just show him the pictures in the book. So they'll point at the various pictures, and then they'll show him what he's got. And some of the parents read to their kids and just sit in front of him and read. So I think it works out pretty well. So as long as it's a non-threatening environment.
Yeah. So how do the kids get involved then? Do they just show up on the days, or they need to register?
No, they actually, it's one of the ones where they can just drop in. So we have programs where they can just drop in and show up. They each get a little bit of a time, so maybe like 10 minutes or so.
Yeah, because that could be a lot of kids like coming up.
You will get lines of kids sometimes waiting, but it's like about 10 minutes or so. So they can come to the library, and like I said, you can find out if you go on the website. Look for dog, and you'll find where they all are.
Yep, and we got the website at the bottom of the screen, jaxpubliclibrary.org/events. Thank you so much for joining us today, and thank you, Sammy, for what you do to help the kiddos. You're such a sweet baby. Okay, well.